I'm Ryan from ExtremeTerrain.com, and this is my review and installation of the Mopar factory-style molded side steps fitting your two-door 2007 and up JK. Today we're going to talk through the installation of these side steps, which is a very simple 1 out of 3 wrench install that you'll be able to complete in right around an hour. These will bolt directly onto your JK without the need to drill or do any major modifications, but we'll talk more about the installation in just a second. These are for those of you who have one of the lower trim packages on your JK and it didn't come with the factory side steps, but you like the look of a factory step. Now there are a lot of aftermarket side steps on the market. Some are going to be plastic, others metal. You're going to have the Nerf bars, the round bars. You're also going to have rock sliders that have built-in steps, and those are all going to be options. However, if you want something that is factory, this is going to be the way to go. Now, because these are Mopar branded, they are going to be more expensive than a lot of the aftermarket options that are out there. But if you definitely want a Mopar side step, you definitely want that factory look, this is going to be the way to go. These steps do have a metal structure inside of them. All of the bracketry is metal, but the step itself is going to be a plastic molded material. As you can see here on the stepping surface, they do have a bit of a texture to them. So whether you have mud, snow, or it's raining, and you're trying to get in and out of the Jeep using your step, you're still going to get a nice solid grip. Now, because these are plastic, you are not going to get a lot of protection from these. These will save your Jeep from some door dings in the parking lot, but if you're somebody who wants to go off-road, these hang down a little bit low, and because they are plastic, they're not going to protect your rockers. This is going to be a very simple 1 out of 3 wrench installation that anybody can do in their driveway with just some hand tools. These are going to bolt directly in place on your pinch seam and the underside of the tub without the need to make any major modifications. The first step in the installation is going to be putting any of the J-clips that come with this in place in the holes that are not threaded and holding this up into place underneath the Jeep. This does have a couple of studs that will go through the pre-drilled holes in the pinch seam as well. Once these are held up into place, you can go ahead and use the included hardware to secure them down. Now, these are going to be fairly lightweight because they're plastic, but it might help to have an extra set of hands around to get things started and lined up, especially to ensure that you're not going to scratch your paint. These side steps are going to run you right around $400, and that is because these are Mopar branded, because these do come directly from the factory. Now, there are other side steps and rocker guards out there that are around $400, but those are going to usually provide additional features, or they're going to provide some additional protection. For something that isn't going to provide a bunch of protection, that is just a step, $400 is going to be higher than a lot of the other options out there. So if you're looking to add a side step onto your Jeep and you like that factory look, this is going to be a really nice option for you. So that's my review of the Mopar factory style molded plastic side steps fitting all 2007 and up JKs that you can find right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.